Huh? I keep telling you, they're gonna catch on if I... Good morning, Pop-Tart. Hot! This is an unexpected welcome. Well, you know, a nice morning stroll never hurt anyone. Do's all the rage nowadays. Right, but why here, specifically? Well, isn't that the question? Look, I get it. New character interaction catches you off guard. Can't a gal make sure her merge buddy's doing alright? Thanks, I guess. Just try not to wake us all up this early in the morning. Duly noted. Sayonara, Pop-Tart. Oh. Howdy, Pop-Tart. Other person. How late now, aren't we, Corey? Well, girls' night, right? You know how it is. You don't have any friends. Right. Well, let's not tell Siggy about this then, right? Right.
Good morrow, money folk. Are we ready for a day of challenges anew?
Hooray!
Why are, you of all people waking us up? Yeah, since when have you ever contributed to these challenges anew?
Was it not I who determined our team's name?
Wasn't much of a challenge.
Alright, come on, guys. Tpot's the one who led us to victory in BFMN 2.
Thank you for the support, Soapsuds. Glad our chit-chat last challenge meant something.
Yeah, dude. As long as you're not hands-on, you're barely an inconvenience.
Alright, clearly I'm not as respected around here as I should be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will be going to attend the pie or die of my mildly incompetent sister, who lost of her own volition. Good day!
Who is he again?
Have you spoken to her at all?
No, I wouldn't even know what to say.
Well, you'll need to eventually. It's not gonna be much longer before Baggy finds out why you're really here.
It's been a while. I'm sure he wouldn't still... Who wouldn't still? Nah, I'm messing with you. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to enjoy my couch nap, since I have nowhere else to sleep. Is Lighty still in there? Gosh, how long has it been now?
Too long. I'm gonna have to start the next challenge without him. You guys in? Alright.
Do I have a choice? Sorry, honey. This one's not gonna take care of herself. Thank you, Mama.
Fair enough. Later, honey.
Ahem.
Baggy, you wouldn't... If it would be okay with... Do you still... hate me? Scribble, we were just teenagers in the first season, and you might have been reckless, but I was just playing the game. I don't hold anything against you. Now, let's get to the elimination.
He forgives and forgets. Whoa, microphone!
Talk about a low turnout.
Could be because the outcome is a bit more clear-cut this time.
I can just taste the tension. Can't you, Scribble? I don't have a mouth. Yeah, we'll work on that.
What's with the lack of co-hosts? Aren't there 5 of you now? Saki gets the privilege of avoiding the competition and caring for Wooly.
And Lighty's been locked in his room since he got back from Homeland.
Whoa, what? Unity, did you? Yeah, Bushy, I knew.
Previously, 7 of the 8 of you roomies failed to provide me with 20 pieces of hexanite. So now, 7 of the 8 of you will get a fraction of the remains.
Wonder who's the odd one out?
Volcano is the first one safe, guaranteeing her safety in the contestant votes.
That's excellent, darling.
Exceptionally excellent, since Panny and Yarny are safe as well.
Pancakes?
Want to take over, Scribble? Alright, looks like Hattie is the next safe with 6 votes, and Bus Pass 2 with 14.
Vroom! Bottom 3? I feel like I didn't even do anything.
Don't worry, TP, you're safe with 16 votes.
Yay! This is the first time I've been able to catch my prize!
Dust Bunny and Cookie. This vote was truly a race to the bottom.
Hardly. I wasn't the one who made us lose.
And you think I was? Good or not, at least I tried to lead.
Clearly not hard enough, since Dust Bunny's eliminated at a record 58 votes. Cookie's safe at 22.
I guess that's it then. Look, I really did try to lead. That's just always kind of been my thing. And after Green Hills, I was just hoping for a fresh start. You are a leader, darling. But you need to work on yourself, just as much as anyone else. You always were right about these sorts of things. I'm sorry for not telling you about the hex sooner. I was scared of what you would think of me. It wasn't your fault. Things were a mess, and you were trying to make them better for everyone. Thank you. Thank you all, even if some of you don't deserve to be here.
Oh, please. We all know who we're voting for. Right, Volcano?
Right.
The votes are in. First vote goes to Cookie. Hattie. Another for Hattie. And another for Cookie. That's 2 votes for Hattie and 2 for Cookie. 1 more for Cookie and a 3rd vote for Hattie. Which makes the final vote for Yarny. The vote is tied between Hattie and Cookie.
Oh, this is getting good.
That's insane! Volcano, did you...
Yarny, you have to switch your votes. Yeah, I just found friends. I don't want to lose them.
Hattie did nothing the entire last challenge. Why should we keep her around?
Well, if I had to. Hattie, darling, you've tried your best, which is more than what Cookie can say.
Are you serious? I'm the only one around here who actually does anything.
Standing around complaining isn't doing anything. Besides, this is what Dust Bunny would have wanted.
Fine, then I guess I'm out. Whatever, I wasn't ever one for drama anyway.
Cookies.
Save it, Volcano. I understand. Thanks for sticking with me.
You're kidding, right? That's hilarious.
No, dude, this isn't fair to Cigar. We gotta tell him.
Dude, I finally have leverage against my worst nightmare.
What was that about me?
Yeesh, after this Bfdi, it's been made clear to me that there are some serious leadership issues around here.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So, let's test these issues in a challenge. Today, each team will have 1 randomly selected leader and 3 randomly selected followers, blindfolded. It will be the leader's job to direct their team to form a stack to reach them on top of a podium. The team with the worst leadership will be up for elimination.
And what happens if a follower were to, shatter?
Recovery will be compensated if necessary. Let's see the cast. Oh, yeah, randomly.
Well, since I'm still here, I will consider ourselves doomed. Let's go, Pama.
Don't listen to him, Director. You got this.
We better hope.
Let the leading commence.
Alright, team, what are we working with?
Fortunately, the only emotionally stable people on the team.
Right. Sticky, scoop up Pot and Glassy and hoist them up.
Got it.
Oh, talk about an oversight. How are we gonna get out of this one?
On it.
Alright, Money-Ians. Foodstuff, carry the tall one up to me.
Could you use our actual names?
No need. I'm fine with being the tall one.
This is going nowhere. Burrito, act as the base to support Mocha.
Whoa, bystanders aren't allowed to help. You guys should assume that by now.
So we're just supposed to sit here while Mr. Bollocks makes a fool of himself? Now you're getting it. Consider it a warning. Got any 3s?
Flossie, this is poker.
Keycard, stay put for now. We could place you at the top in case you warp.
How considerate.
I don't think Keyboard or I will be able to support all that weight.
I guess that's a fair point. Then Keycard, grab onto Keyboard on your right.
Alright.
No one said it would be easy.
Why aren't we doing anything?
Hey, what's the holdup, Yarny? It's just something minor I forgot to mention, darlings. I am blind.
Oh, I just thought she always had her eyes closed. So what? Being blind hasn't stopped you before.
Yeah, you more than any of us are qualified to lead. With all due respect, darling, I may falter at a challenge where I am the only one to see.
Pancakes.
Don't worry, Bushy. You got this.
Yeah, by godding this, you mean losing this, right?
Hey, wait up. Hey, 2 of the gold diggers just left. They can't do that, right? Who cares? Unlike them, we are not cheaters.
Kano, stop it! This isn't funny!
What? What? No!
Cheese it, you promised me.
I know, but not under these conditions. The challenge just started and—
Dude, come on. You're ready.
Alright.
Good afternoon, Scribble. iPod has requested your assistance.
Hey, Pama, iPod, you guys don't hate me?
Hardly. Mind using your host privileges to get this eye patch removed?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Only needed the one, but much obliged. In return, shall we catch up, reconnect perhaps?
That's new. Sure. We've got a lot to talk about.
Hup, hup.
Hooray! Quick and easy. Is the first team safe? First time for everything. Wow.
Look, I know I may be the last person you want to talk to.
You are.
Okay, but can you at least hear me out? I've been getting some help.
From Breadstick? Yeah, I bet that lunatic has plenty to say.
It's not like that anymore. He was like me, and now I'm like him. Trying to change.
And how do you expect me to believe that, Cheez-It? How do you go from an egotistical, brat-calling, winner-wannabe maniac to someone who suddenly cares?
Because when it was me and you, half glass empty, half glass full, we made that full glass.
And then you smashed it. Look, I found my people. You need to go find yours.
Hate to interject, but would I happen to be one of those people?
Please stop.
So how come she gets priority over me? I'm the one who...
Well, isn't this a happy reunion? What are we supposed to do exactly?
We can't do anything until Pizza tells us to.
Right, can we just take the loss this time? Feel free to vote me out in the contestant votes. This again? Really, Pizza? What happened to being selfless? Yeah, well, last time I didn't have to lead.
Look, Pizza, you and I are on completely opposite ends of the competition. So given your experience, I'd say you're the most competent to lead.
Ugh, and not your queen? Geez, Siggy, I'd never be so crude to you.
Oh, no, honey, I just meant...
No need to apologize, Cigar. That was great.
Fine. Corey, grab Cigar from your left and have Kano balance on his tip. Ha! Okay, I regret laughing now.
Sorry, guys. Not above average height enough to reach. Oh, then...
What's going on, Bushy? I thought last season you said I was the follower and you were...
I know. But that was before Tile and Blocko and... Unity.
Just because they've been the leaders doesn't make you any less of one. You made us to the final 9, remember? That's more than any of them can say.
Yeah, it's been a lot coming to this new...
dimension with all these new people. And after I lost Cookie and Keyboard, I thought I was all alone. But you understood me completely. Without sight. I understand, darling. But even with my other senses, it wouldn't be the same without...
Look, Yarny, you aren't the first to lose a friend who meant the world to you. Yeah. That doesn't have to hold you back, because there will always be others who understand.
You don't need Dust Bunny to lead, because you've got...
Us, and we've got your back, Captain. Aye, aye.
Really? Baggy's sister? Hasn't that flame died out?
And against my better judgment, I'm trying to reignite it.
I think it's a perfectly sound deduction. You two are practically made for each other.
How do you figure?
You and Basket both exhibit particular qualities that highlight your fatal flaws. It is because of each other that you both not only recognize these flaws, but aim to overcome them.
Yeah, but clearly she wants nothing to do with me.
Scribble, the last time we saw you, you were an incoherent psychopath who tried to blow all of us up. I'm not sure she sees why you'd really care.
Well, how couldn't I? If I didn't, how could I remember her?
But you still evidently hurt her. Remembering her only proves that she influenced you. You have yet to prove how impactful that influence really was.
I mean, my everything changed because of Basket. I wouldn't be who I am today without her.
Then that sounds like that's what she needs to hear.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. And I'm really liking this new you, Pama.
That was the intention of obliterating my personality.
Cool.
Hey, Polka. Holding up since my departure?
Try mutual departure?
Hardly. You bozos left me, so now I left you. Ha! Could we please get back to my issue here?
Now, why shouldn't Blocko get to talk? Haven't seen him since he lost the viewer
We
vote.
saw each other after you got out right after.
I don't think he cares, Blocko.
Yeah, okay. What's your problem?
My problem is that my best friend turned into a total jerk.
Whoa. Whitey's missing, dude. Lay off
No,
him.
you, Blocko. Ever since you met Tile, you've acted just like him.
If this is about Bush, then that was completely justified. He had no reason to.
No, Blocko, I voted for you in the last elimination. Cause it's clear Lighty, Baggy, and Saki are the only allies I have left on this team.
It always comes back to them.
Yep, I knew it.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
But how did you, Cheez-It? Look, it's clear that Slocko is done, but I found people to be the friends I always wish you were. I think you need to do the same.
But I don't want anyone else. Steady, steady. All right.
The gold diggers are safe.
Honk honk.
Beautiful work, darlings.
And so is Vroom, making the final 3 all teams that have yet to lose.
Not for long.
Mind giving me a hand here, colleagues?
Sorry, Tpot. We're not allowed to help, remember?
Yes, of course, but my inquiry on doing is not a what, but a how.
Alright then, shoot.
I've been trying to get a hold of this new team thing for a while, and I know I've had my follies, but I'm trying to find an opportunity for respect.
Then why are you mean to us, like, all the time?
As I said, follies, but I'm open to change, and I'm looking to you, leader.
Leader? Well, look, Tpot, you run a multi-million-dollar company.
Multi-billion, but who's counting?
What I'm trying to say is that you already know how to be a part of a team. It's just a matter of perspective. What's so different here than managing a company?
I guess you're right. I've built up from the bottom. I can do it again. A firm needs a good foundation, so foodstuff can support the tall one and Pixter can balance on top.
Okie dokie.
Oh, so I'm not the tall one?
To your right and to the left a bit. Oh no, not you. You. And voila.
Ow, watch your, point.
Crocky, sorry about that.
No need to apologize. We did stupendously.
Money is the 4th team safe, which leaves it to the enemies and Neo.
Wow, y'all seem to be doing a wonderful job.
But whatever, we still have a leg up against the enemies.
True, Pizza has historically faltered in leader-based challenges.
What? Says who?
BFN 5, BFN 6, BFN 7, all of the first season.
Ugh, fine. Quit the goof off. Keno, take Cigar and place him on the bottom. Use the opportunity to climb on him so Corey can get to the top.
About time.
Hey, what's going on?
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I just wasn't ready.
Whoa, of course you were. Maybe you just...
No! Stop trying to use me to prove you're any different!
Okay, I'm back. Again.
Clearly this isn't working. Alright, then, does anyone have any ideas to...
Director, stop. Don't you see? This challenge is about you.
But I don't want it to be about me. How can I know?
If you keep doubting yourself, you're gonna lose this for all of us.
Yeah, I'm just an Xbox. Doesn't matter what I have to say.
But if I screw up, aren't you all
You're
gonna...
not gonna screw up. Outcast to outcast? Trust me.
Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Yeah, well, tough to find my way around in the pitch black.
Can you quit that, Beans? What's the humor in all this anyway?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, he would! Cigar, it's not important. Now, could you quit moving around?
Let's stick to the original plan. We'll put keycard at the top. Maybe keyboard can support the weight if he lies flat.
I don't think we'll be able to reach the podium.
Yet another fatal flaw.
Float! Scratch that. If keyboard can weigh down keycard while he tries to fly up with Xbox, he may be restrained long enough to stop himself from teleporting.
That would work?
It's worth a shot.
Cheese it, I didn't mean to...
Ruin our friendship again? Yeah, anyone hardly does.
Would you two quit it? We have bigger issues on our hands right now. Yeah, mind not being so aggressive, everyone?
Happy place, Cigar. Don't lose your cool. That's enough out of you. All you've done since you started talking is make him nice. What's so bad about that? What's bad is that's not my Siggy. You can't take him from me when I fought everything to keep him.
Not exactly.
Enough! Cigar, Corey cheated on you!
What?
What's the matter, keycard? Keyboard's too much to carry?
I've never had to hold up this much weight before. No offense.
It's working! You guys are so close, come on!
Siggy, it's not true. Come on, you'd really believe these delinquents over me? Cigar, please trust me. I found out this morning. It wouldn't be fair to keep it from you.
I don't know what to say.
You know what? Whatever. You need me, Siggy. What's a king without his majesty?
Corey, things are different now. I don't want to be with someone who's only after power. A relationship is about love.
And I do love you, Siggy. You should know that.
I don't. I guess that's why things aren't gonna work out.
Whatever, quickly, grab onto me!
This is all your fault. I knew you were a good influence on him. Look what you did to my Siggy. Corey, this is better for everyone. Without this relationship holding you back, maybe you can change for the better.
Whoa! got it!
Nice!
The director has snatched the last blindfold, so Neo is the last team safe. Wow.
Great job, guys. I had no doubt in my mind.
She had many.
Okay, like 2.
The enemies, in their failure to follow the leader, have lost the challenge. Alright, at least it was a collective failure.
That couldn't have waited until after? I couldn't hold it in any longer. Ah!
What did I say? Enemies.
Vote in the comments using the letter and square brackets under who you think deserves to be eliminated. Whoever gets the most votes will leave the show.
Hey, Saki. Right, come in. Lighty? Look, I don't know what's going on, but I'm worried about you, dude. No one has seen you in almost 10 months. I know I'm not Baggy or Saki, but I'm still your friend. I don't know what I'd do without you. What the?
Unity.
Ah!
Look, he found out, alright? We can't see each other anymore.